My name's Jimmy Yeager. I'm from St. Cloud, Florida, and today I'm driving the Steamboat. I started out as Jimmy Rigged,
yes.
Right? And that was a truck that I built in the backyard to go out to Holy Paw, have fun with, you know, go mud bogging. And I think it was you one day, I was probably at Bithlo, and you had talked me into coming out to Bithlo with that truck and to have like an obstacle race, or maybe it was a team race. So I did that, had fun. I had a really slow truck, but it was a blast, right? I had a good time out there. And that's when I decided a couple years later, that I was going to build a truck that maybe could perform a little bit better and compete in real racing. And that was the Yeager bomb. Over the years, Jimmy's driven a lot of trucks. I'm kind of a driver for hire. I had the Yeager bomb. I'm now driving Steamboat, you know, when Ken lets me. And I also recently started driving the Riddler truck. Which they're all trucks by Trotter trucks, so they kind of all handle similar. They all have their differences, but they're all very similar to my original truck. So it's like getting into a, you know, everybody calls them go-karts, right? It's like getting into a different go-kart. One of Jimmy's favorite things to do is probably, you know, scoping out those jumps. Once I'm in the truck, I like to see it. You know, it's not good for racing, but I do like to hit jumps and like hit them and go high. But I know it's not good for racing, so I've kind of tamed that down a little bit. And so now I still have a complete blast every single jump that I hit out on a track, but I try not to go as high, you know. Keep it on the ground. Jimmy still likes to freestyle, yes. Jimmy hasn't got to do it a lot because Jimmy, you know, when he's a truck hired driver, a lot of guys don't, you know, like to see their trucks freestyle. You know what I'm saying? Jimmy likes to watch pretty much every driver that's out there because everybody has their own style, their own technique, and you can get a little bit of something from everybody, right? But probably one of my favorites has always been Ken Brewer. You know, he's been doing this forever, and he's actually, over the years of me driving, taught me a lot. And he's still, to this day, you know, I always ask him before I get in the truck and I'm out there, hey, you got any pointers for me? And most of the time he's like, go fast. The only reason I do this is because it's so much fun. Like the day I stop having fun doing this is when I won't do it anymore. Jimmy is Jimmy. Jimmy drives the Yeager bomb. Jimmy drives the Steamboat. Jimmy drives the Riddler. And Jimmy just wants to have fun. Like Cyndi Lauper.
Bring it in.
Hey.
That was nice.
Hey, I couldn't see a damn thing.
He did better that way.
Yeah, I know.
Hey, I'll show you what you did later on camera.
All right, cool. Yeah, I lost the tire. I guess so.